to JJ&E News. I'm your host, Julia Puertas.
I'm Eden Van Son.
And I'm Jackie Yo.
Now let's look at the daily roundup. Former LA Inc. star Kat Von D is pregnant and just announced on Instagram that she will not be choosing to vaccinate her child. People on Instagram are feuding over whether or not this is a good decision, and some people are actually choosing to boycott her famous makeup brand in protest of her choice not to vaccinate. The U.S. Open has apologized for penalizing Alice Cornet for taking off her shirt during a U.S. Open tennis match. An official gave her a warning because she had noticed her shirt was on backwards after a break, so she quickly took it off and fixed it and put it back on before she started her match. So she got a warning for that, but a lot of people are really upset because male tennis players take off their shirts all the time. What people think about this news?
I think it was a little bit petty of them. It was hot that day.
Well, it was quickly, so I don't think anything was seen, so I don't see the issue.
To be honest, I don't know.
You don't care? Like, it's like whatever?
Yeah, it's whatever.
To Eden with local politics and world economics.
The U.S. and China have been engaged in a vicious trade war for the past month, which has so far imposed tariffs of $50 billion on both sides. Donald Trump's economic advisor says that the adverse effects are only on the Chinese side, while the U.S. economy is crushing it. However, the reality is much less absolute, and if China's economy is truly heading downhill, it will affect businesses worldwide. Republican Devin Nunes is set to run against Democrat Andrew Jans this November for Congress. While Nunes has some support from conservatives in Fresno, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding his political campaign and the methods he is using. Recently, he has been linked to a Napa Valley winery as an investor that has not only been sued for civil rights violations, but for cocaine and prostitutes at a yacht party.
Now let's see what Jackie has to say about world education and local health.
World education has been a major issue to this day. There is a lack of funding for students and education. The lack of funding has seen a 4% decrease since 2009. There is also a lack of teachers and classrooms and materials for students to use. About 130 young women around the world aren't enrolled in school, and this is due to poverty, conflict, and discrimination. Pakistan is one of the worst places for women to go to school and try, to get their education. There has been a huge gap between both girls and boys, and it is the largest gap in enrollment in South Asia.
Thanks, Jackie, for that awesome news report.
No problem, Eden. Thank you for tuning in to JJ&E News. I'm Jackie.
I'm Eden.
I'm Julia.
And we're signing out.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Okay.